happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great day so far. I know I am because I am enjoying my coffee and my Gilmore Girls cup, and I have some blueberry pancakes waiting for me, so I'm super excited to munch on that. So once again, we're going to be doing the most because I have a October festival coming up, and I have a feeling this is going to be a good one because it is on a busy street in my town, and the weather's going to be perfect. In my opinion, October, November have the best weather, so I cannot wait for this. So, well, I can't wait because I'm not prepared, hence this video, right? So I was planning all of my projects and I realized I don't have a lot of room for yarn that I need to purchase for these projects. And so I did a yarn purge. So I have 2 full bags worth of yarn that I'm going to donate to the Goodwill. And I'm going to put them by yarn type in like freezer bags, so that way it'll be easier for them to sell. So yeah, a lot of that yarn I didn't even touch. Like, what am I doing? But anyway, so let me show you the projects that I'm going to be working on. This first one being this birthday cupcake plush pattern. This is from the Wonder Crochet, except I'm gonna turn this into a pumpkin cake. So this part right here is going to be a gray color, so that way it can resemble a tin. And then obviously the pumpkin color and like a cream cheese frosting right here. So I already started the tin part, but once again, I feel like this is like ongoing for me. I ran out of yarn. So this yarn is from Premier Parfait Chunky. So here is the bin. I did cut a cardboard piece so that way the tin can stay flat. And then I also started, since I ran out of the gray yarn, I started the pumpkin color. So this is going to be the pumpkin parts, and then I have the yarn for the cream cheese frosting. Another thing that I'm going to be working on, another pattern from the Wonder Crochet. Her stuff is absolutely amazing. These farmer people. So I'm gonna batch make their limbs. I have these bins that I got from Walmart that I use as like display on my markets. So I'm going to just batch make all their limbs and their accessories and put them in bins and then just start their body. So I wanted to, with this, when she came out with this pattern, she also came out with the felt pieces, a listing for the felt pieces for the face. So I got 3. I feel like I do 3 of everything. I got 3. One I made for a friend, and that part is gone. And now here's one for this one, but then I do have a 3rd one and it's in that mess. So we are going to put that mess in order today. That is another thing I'm gonna do today. I'm also gonna organize my desk drawer because that's getting out of hand. So before we start that, I wanted to show you 3 things. So first one being, I finally made, hold on. I finally made Glinda. Oh my gosh, look at her hair. I used the same witch pattern that I used for Elphaba. So now the Elphaba sold on my last market, which is a good thing, so I made another one. Here she is. I made another one with her side braid, and I was contemplating whether I should make the pigtails, because she did have pigtails, or was it always a side braid? I gotta watch it again. But anyway, now I have them both, and I hope somebody buys them together. You gotta keep them together. The next thing I want to show you is a custom order for a friend. She wanted me to make a Yankees Hello Kitty, and so she came out really cute. It's inspired me to make a Halloween costume Hello Kitty. So let me show you. Okay, so here she is, Hello Kitty, Yankees Hello Kitty, with her skirt and everything. So she's perfect. The only thing is, I'm a perfectionist, and so I thought I can embroider the New York Yankees logo here, and it's not coming out. It didn't come out the way I wanted to. So I did order a patch. That should be coming today, so I can hot glue that patch on here, or should I sew it on? I'm gonna hot glue it first and see what happens and see how long it stays. But yeah, she's done. She's cute. I'm gonna definitely make another one for my market, and she's gonna be having a Halloween costume. So yeah, I can't stop staring at her. I know my friend is just gonna love it. She is just gonna be in awe of her. So I do have to work on fixing my stitch, my poor stitch. I messed up on the color changes. So as you can tell, the color changes are going sideways and they should be going down. So I have to take this apart and start over, so which is fine, I guess. I hate starting projects over. So yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna organize this so I can find the other piece here. So I hope it's in there because I know I only used one. So yeah, let's do that now. Okay, so look at the condition of this pin. I just keep throwing things in here. It's just, I mean, they're all things of use. I use these little sticky pads to write little notes for my girls when I make their lunches, but I have tangled up chargers, my glue gun. I haven't even used this yet. So let's clean this up.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me.
Okay, so I have everything in little categories here. I have all the electronic stuff over here, my stamp, the ink. So all this is gonna go back. I'll put that in there. I just want to organize it, and I found more. I don't know if you remember in my last vlog I ran out of tags, but here's more tags. So I'll put this in my toolbox, and then I have a bunch of these. I don't need them. I was saving this brand in particular. This tweed stripes is discontinued, and this limeade color is also discontinued, and this is from one of the patterns that I made from a crocheter who taught me how to crochet, who was no longer with us. May she rest in peace. And so I just want to keep this, at least just these two. I don't know if I have more of those, but yeah, so I have all of these. They can go in the garbage. I don't need those. Then I have all the stickers. Then I have my little post-its that I use to make the girls little notes for their lunches. And then I have some receipts here, so yeah. I also have some tissue paper for my market, these little headbands for baby headbands. Make the bows and attach it on here, and then these. I'm so glad I did that, because now I know where everything is, and now I remember what happened to the other felt piece. One I used for a special order, and one I used to make a cupcake birthday cake for my girls, and then this is the third one. So now I know where it went. But okay, so my little pumpkin cake is almost done, but I finished the icing and the pumpkin cake itself, and then it's got all these little drips down here, so I thought that was really cute. So it's done. I just can't wait for this yarn to come in so I can stuff it and put the face on there, so it looks super cute. And I just got a notification from Amazon that the Yankees patch for my little Hello Kitty over here is not going to come until tomorrow. So I have to message my friend and I feel so bad that it's not gonna come. I should have ordered it right when I started making it and it would be here already, but I was trying to be cute with that embroidery, so never again. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually gonna take the girls to the park and take a project with me. I have my project bag over here. So I'm gonna take something with me to work on while the girls play in the park, get some fresh air, and get all their energy out for the afternoon. So I will see you in the park. Okay, change of scenery. I just took the girls to the park, letting them get all their energy out, and I got my little outside office right here so I can plan for my market. I'm gonna give my hands a break and just plan for the market. I wrote down a ton of patterns that I want to purchase for the fall. A lot of designers are now coming out with all their fall patterns and their woodland creatures and all these small little things, and I just want to make them all. Okay, we are back from the park and I am not happy with this heat, you guys. I am not. I cannot wait for this fall weather. This park that we went to did not have shade anywhere. I kept looking around, I'm like, where's the shade? There was none anywhere, so directly in the sun. So the girls are having their lunch. I'm gonna be making mine soon. So at least I had time to plan for my fall market makes. So the first one right at the top of my list, I'm gonna put all the pictures of everything right here so you can have a visual of what I'm talking about. Right at the top of my list, the Wonder Crochet Allison, once again, pumpkin spook latte. It is a mini pumpkin spice to-go cup with a ghost sticking out of it, and he has a little swirl on the top of his head. Super cute. I gotta have him on there. So the next one is Oakley the Acorn. It is a free pattern on Instagram. Blossom Mooncrafts is who is by. So I mean, this cute little acorn with his little leaf out of his head. So adorable. The next one I actually tested for. I haven't tested for a pattern in a very long time. So I tested for this one. There's so many who apply, so I was just lost in the shuffle. Didn't get that one, but it's all good because I'm still gonna get the pattern and I'm still gonna create it and put it on my tables. It is Coffee Friends by Crochet by Janina. That is so adorable. It's a little coffee bean. So stinking cute. That's gonna come out October 3rd is that pattern. The pattern's gonna come out, so I cannot wait for that one. The next one is Teddy O Lantern, and this one can be made a couple ways. I saw that someone had used fleece yarn to make it, and then someone used I guess the pattern is from Raven Jade Co, and she used a blanket yarn. So I'm like, I have to toss a coin. Do I want to use fleece yarn? Do I want to use blanket yarn? I had to look at both pictures to see what I'm gonna make with it, but I think I'm leaning towards fleece yarn. I feel like that'll just add something special to the teddy bear. So Teddy O Lantern is already out yet, so I can't wait to get that one and start ordering the yarn for that. So the last one is Oak and Marlowe's Fable collection, the Woodland collection. So she has this Fable collection. Her name is Jocelyn. She does all the Oak and Marlowe, like the chickens I make and the little mini chicks. That is all from Jocelyn from Oak and Marlowe. I simply adore all of her stuff. It's right up my alley. And so she does have the a chicken coop that you can buy the wood pieces and put it together yourself. I have yet to figure that out. I did buy the pattern. I've yet to figure it out. So this is what it is. It's super cute. From the Fable collection, I do want to make the Fawn and there's a Brie mouse. So the two from Miss Oak and Marlowe from the Fable collection, Brie the mouse and the Fawn. The Fawn has these pretty little flowers on top of her head, so I'm here for that. But yeah, Oak and Marlowe Fable collection, I'm all about it. So that is all that I have in my mind that I want to make right now. So I'm going to look up all those patterns and see what yarn I have to purchase and just go from there. Good morning, friends. I got my coffee. Again, I feel like every time I turn on the camera, I am drinking some coffee. But it is the next day, obviously, and it is a dreary Monday morning. It is typical Monday morning weather, so that is that. But I purchased the Teddy O Lantern pattern from Raven Jade Co. So I'm going to show you what the pattern looks like and all the yarn that I picked out. Okay, so here is the pattern. Look how adorable with the little bonnet. I have to make one with a bonnet and then one with a pumpkin hat. I picked out all my colors already. So here is the color that I'm going to use for the pumpkin, obviously. This is going to be the nose, and then this is going to be the collar and the bonnet, and then this one is going to be the color of the actual teddy bear. This is cocoa, so that is a perfect color for the bear. So that is that. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to put this in the proper ball. But yeah, so I'm going to take all this with me to my work so I can work on it at my lunchtime.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I say,
okay, so I am back from work and I got dinner on the stove, got my comfy clothes on. I cannot wait to put my feet up and watch General Hospital and make my Teddy-O-Lantern. So I have one arm done that I did at work and I started the other one. So the Yankees patch that I ordered for my custom order Hello Kitty is here, and I could not wait to put it on. So I put it on. And let me show you how it looks. I'm so glad I decided that I'm a perfectionist and I decided to use a patch instead of embroider it. It looks so much neater. So let me show you. Here she is. Look how cute. It looks so good with the patch. I'm so glad I decided to change it. And then the patch also came with this. So I decided to put that on her bum. Like, it's a nice touch. So when she's sitting, you can still see it. But I love the way she came out. So I definitely want to make another one, except with a jack-o'-lantern costume on with an orange bow. So definitely going to make one I know she's gonna sell, because I'm throwing it out in the atmosphere. Everything is going to just sell. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to finish making my jack-o'-lantern and I will catch up with you later. Good evening, everyone. I came back on here because I wanted to show you my progress of my bear, and it's already coming out really cute, simply because of the yarn. I feel like that adds to it. I definitely want to make this pattern in a bunch of different yarn types for sure. I do want to try to make it in the blanket yarn, of course, and then also in, I'm not sure how it would look with acrylic yarn. I gotta try it and see how it comes out, but I wanted to show you my progress. Okay, so here are the bear pieces. I did all the pieces first, and then I'm gonna do the body next, and then the head. So these are the legs, the collar, the arms, ears, and the snout. So I just have to do the body and the head. And then the good thing about the pattern, so the pattern actually comes with a stencil, so I can trace this onto some black felt and then create the little belly on there. So cute. Okay, so that is it for tonight. I will see you in the morning. I'm going to continue on with my bear during my lunch break at work, and then I will show you the final product hopefully by tomorrow night. Night night. Okay, so it's been a few days, but I got a lot of work done. First thing being Teddy-O-Lantern. Look how cute he is. So I used Lion Brand Feels Like Bliss, and this pattern is from Raven and Jade Co. And then for his eyes and nose, I used Lion Brand Feels Like a Dream. For his ruffle, I use my favorite acrylic yarn of all time, and that is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. So yeah, his ruffle is just super cute. There is an option in the pattern to do either a bonnet or a pumpkin, but I kind of want to leave it like this. What do you guys think? Should I do a bonnet, pumpkin, leave it like this? I don't know, let me know. But, and then there's also a stencil in the pattern, which I greatly appreciate, that to make the jack-o'-lantern face. So I use some black felt, and then I, you know, cut it out and super glued it, not super glue, hot glued it down. And so I also had to fix his legs. There is a technique in the pattern to make their legs like this. So I gotta fix that. But anyway, he's so super soft. Oh my goodness. Anyone who gets this bear is gonna be so lucky. And I know he's gonna get a nice new home. So I did the exact same pattern, but in the blanket yarn. I do want to do another bear because I'm loving this pattern. I do want to do another bear in the Lion brand Go for Fur yarn, whichever it's called. I want to use some fur yarn for this bear, but here is the one in the blanket yarn. He's not completely done. I do have to do his jack-o'-lantern face on his belly. And I used blanket yarn. So that's how his legs look. So, I mean, I gotta fix the other one so it's not so dangly, but I opted to do a pumpkin on his head. So it's not complete just yet. I sewed it on right here, but I am going to hot glue it down and hopefully that stays. All right, so I also have to ball up all this yarn. Yarn like this bothers me, so I'm gonna do that. So let's do that together. I'm going to heat up my my glue gun. I'm gonna heat up my glue gun first. Let's do that.
See it in your mind, trust that have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. You had great patience, but something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties, but I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet.
Okay, so now both bears are done. I gotta get his little pumpkin in the shot. Yeah, so they're both done. I love how the legs came out. Now they're just together, they're not dangling and wobbly. So I'm gonna order the Lion brand Go for Faux yarn and so that way I can make another one, and then that one will be with the bonnet. So I think this is gonna look super cute. But oh my gosh, he's so cuddly. Every time I make something I want to keep it, but yeah, he needs a new home, so cannot wait to make another one. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this yarn together.
I'm going to smile, but I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Okay, so now that all that is done, I can refer back to my list to see what's next, and I'm looking at it and I'm seeing either I don't have the yarn for it, I have to order it, or the pattern is not out yet. So I'm gonna work on ordering all the yarn that I need, and then I do have a pattern already. They're called, let me move over and show you the picture, the Veggie Buds. They're super cute. I feel like this one is another good fall make. Yeah, I'm gonna check to see if I have all the yarn for this. I do have the pattern now, so I'm gonna hunt down the yarn, put it all together, and show you what I'm gonna make next. Okay, so here's all the yarn that I picked for the vegetables. So this is gonna be for their eyes. This is the broccoli. This one is the carrot. I'm actually gonna make the broccoli first and see if I have enough to do the top part for the carrot. Then this one is for the mushroom, and then the cauliflower. So there's two that I'm missing, some wine color for the beets and then orange for the radish. So let's get started on that. I switched my drink of choice. I have some warm almond milk with some honey. Don't knock it till you try it. So I'm gonna sip on that and make my vegetables. I'm gonna start with the mushroom first, and then I will see you after.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be.
Good morning, friends. It is the next day. I hope you're having a great start to your Monday morning. Well, obviously when you're watching this, it's Sunday afternoon, but it is Monday morning right now. So super exhausted because I was up late last night planning. After a while, I had to just call it and just go to bed. But I'm excited about all the progress that I made last night. So let me show you. So the first one is the mushroom. He's so cute. So the pattern doesn't have a mouth on any of them, and I kind of like it. Usually, you know, I have to put, you know, eyes or a face and cheeks and all that, but the pattern is just this, and I think I kind of like it like that. So yeah, there's the mushroom. At first I was gonna be doing just this color for the whole thing, but then I saw this color on the pattern, so I had to replicate it. But there's Mr. Mushroom. Then I have the carrot. I love this color for the carrot. I'm so used to doing just all orange, but since I don't have orange and I wanted to make the carrot, this is all I have. So yeah, there's the carrot. Super cute. And then I have the parsnip. So this pattern is super cool because you can do the same for, you know, carrot, parsnip, radish, and a beet. So the radish and the beet are gonna be last because I have to order that yarn. But yeah, so here is the two. I love it. So I'm gonna have them all in a basket. I'm gonna get the basket from Michael's. Well, you know what? I was thinking about getting a basket, like a shopping basket, and put them in a shopping basket. I saw these really nice ones from IKEA, so I think I might get those. But anyway, they're gonna look super cute in a basket, a shopping basket. So I'm gonna work on that as well. So yeah, so now I'm going to pack my bag for my lunch break. Hey friends, so I finished my Veggie Buds. Here they are. I need to find a different display for them because I want to put them all in one bucket or basket or something. So I'm gonna figure that out soon. So here is the cauliflower. I kind of messed up on this one. I made it too tall. So the pattern called for like a shorter stitch and I mistakenly did the longer stitch, but there's the cauliflower. He's gonna stay like that. This is so good for like toddler play because the eyes are embroidered and it's very soft and squishy. So that's fun for them. And then I'm almost done with the broccoli. I ran out of yarn again, so there's my clips in there. So there's the broccoli. See how the difference is? This is way bigger than this one, but it's all good. There he is, broccoli. Super cute. Then you guys already saw the parsnip, the mushroom, and the carrots. So I finished making the beet. Here's the beet. I wanted to use a red wine color for this, but I figured, you know what? Let me use yarn that I already have. It's okay to do the beet in this color, but there he is. Then I have the radish. There he is. The radish, I think the radish might be my favorite. It's like a toss up between the radish and the broccoli, but there they are. There's my Veggie Buds. They're all so cute. I love all the colors from their blanket yarn. They have this like muted farmhouse look to it. Very cute. Look at this one. I love how that looks. All right, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and say hello in the comments, and I will see you next week. Bye.